Good evening, everyone. Today, I'm going to tell you what is Postman Tool. It's a piece of cake. You may heard about many things, but what is API testing? What is a Postman Tool? I will give you a real time scenario and why this came. Everything I will touch you. It will you will feel like, oh my god, am I worrying about this one? Oh man, it's a very a small topic. You will feel like that. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you one by one. So first of all, what is mean by API? Everybody knows application program interface. What does that mean? What is the use of this? Okay, what is the use of this? So I'm going to give you a scenario now. So there is a first I will tell you problem why they got this here into the picture. I will tell you. Okay. First, see, usually technology is like this. Front end is the UI and back end uh, where the Java code and jar files are everything available, and this MySQL database are there. So usually what happens when you are in URL, you will send some address and it will save, and then it will store in database, and when you ask, it will give a new thing, new generated code, whatever it is. So this is the process. Now the problem is, um, we have a, for example, some hotels. I will show you. There is a app called or website called Marito. Okay, this is a hotel which we have across world. So this website is very famous to book hotels in foreign countries. Okay, so they used all this. So now you will give your address where you want to go and everything, and you will click find, and it will show whether you have rooms in that place or not. Okay, and also it will tell generate the register number for you. Okay, so for this is one scenario. Now another one is hotels.com. This is the website where it will uses the um, Marito website and tells that where this information, whether it is there or not, all everything is the Marito. For suppose example, Oyo is a kind of Marito. So this website is telling that whether the Oyo rooms are available, is that feasible to get those places, everything will be there. So the scenario is, now the problem is, see, front end they used Java, back end they used Java. Here database, this is not a problem, it is very beautiful. But what if this guy, hotel guy, wants to get the data? See, create a register number. For suppose this UI, I'm going here, I'm checking whether the OYO rooms or Marito hotel rooms are available or not. How this application will talk to backend of this Marito? It's impossible, right? They won't give the backend resource to hotel. See, this is just marketing this all. See, this is marketing all OYO rooms, Marito rooms, whatever available, it is marketing and it is showing. It is one kind of UI. That's it. That does it is showing and marketing. That doesn't mean this all resource background everything it won't give this code everything this company won't give to this, right? So there is one problem. Now the second problem is, let's say same example. Here people may use the UI in a different version. See, the background code is Java, okay, but the front end code is JavaScript. Some people nowadays they are using Angular JSON also, okay. So there is a problem. How come this Angular JSON will communicate with Java? It's not possible. Even Python also nowadays it won't possible to communicate, right? So then how can we register, how can we get the details? So in order to achieve these two problem, we have a interface, okay. Interface means what? In the interface only face is there, which means if you are able to see, if you have eyes, obviously you are able to see. So like that, API is a independent language, okay. API is a independent language irrespective of the any language. It will get the details from backend and it will give the information. So see this Marito, they are using Angular script. They won't communicate with Angular script. They should give the HTTP. They should follow the HTTP protocols. They should request in that. Then this API will give that. I mean understand HTTP protocol language. Then it will ask to backend, and then the creating reservation will be code will be registered, and then it will revert back and it will respond. For example, as I shown you, just assume this is a hotel's web page. It I told you that get the check whether the rooms are available in Marito or not, okay. So what should it do in order to um, get the information from background? We don't need to ask this company to give all your resource. We will just request in http protocols and methods, and then the API is the middle. For suppose, let's assume this is a client, this is a servant, and this is a um, server. Okay, I am in real time example. I will tell you, this is a hotel, this is a customer, this is a servant. So this customer spoke he spoke with one language, and this is a translator assume, and he understood. He ordered some food and he understood. He go to kitchen and he requested that food, and the back end guy, I mean the kitchen, the chef given the food to servant, and the servant given uh, the food to customer. How simple it is. See, if the client, you may ask why can't the customer directly told to chef. If he told to chef, how come he will cook, right? His role is only cooking. So he can't serve everyone, I mean lot to all customers, right? So this is database like ingredients and food everything. So this is a real time example. Now let's look at the definition. API testing notes. I will teach you what is API everything, okay. As per Wikipedia, we'll see API Wikipedia. What it says, we'll see. Okay, see, it's a interface. It is saying an application, sorry, an application programming interface. API is an application programming interface. Application, which means these are all application. Programming, it has some programming, right? And interface. This is a interface. UI also has a user interface. So like that, programming interface, it is not a user interface, only programming interface, applications of programming interface. It is a connection between computers or between computer programs. In simple term, I will say it's a connection between client and server. Okay, client and server. As I shown you before, there is a client who is asking um, how request, and the servant is a API. You may ask how this API supports what, with what they will make. How come this API made? It's also out of syllabus, but I will tell. This API made with Spring Boot language. That Spring Boot language, they will keep annotation, authorate, reset something. They will keep on the code. So, irrespective of the language, whether it is built in JavaScript or Python or whatever it is, when it communicates through HTTP request, this API will communicate here, and this backend will understand. See, whatever the request it comes, it will understand, and it will, whatever the background language it require, it will tell to this. For suppose the customer is a Telugu guy, and he is a multiple linguistic. Okay, he is a polyglot. This person is translating to this English guy. Okay, this English guy will understand only English, right? So he will translate Telugu to English, and then he will communicate with English or English to Telugu. Then this guy will respond in Telugu. So it's kind of one translator, and this is a made with the Spring Boot. Okay, now you clarified with the API testing and how it works. Okay, why API requires, why we use this, and everything I told you. Now we'll see API testing basic notes. I will keep this all these notes in description. You guys can um, download it if you want. So there is a endpoint address when API is host or server. Um, Example for this endpoint is www.google.com. This is a endpoint, or we'll call this as a basic base URI. Okay, and as I told you, it has some HTTP methods, right? As I shown you in the image, it has a HTTP methods. These are the methods commonly used here. Okay, get, post, put, and delete. I will give you about all this detailedly. What is the get do? What is post do? Put do? Everything. Okay. I will see. There is a word called CURD. CURD. Post means create. It will create a data. Okay. Then put means, for sorry, C is completed, and then what is next? R. R means retrieve. Get method, it will retrieve the information. Retrieve means asking, fetching. Okay, you given this information I need, and I want to know how you will respond. For that, we will use get. And post, as I told you, to create. For suppose in Google Map, my home is this. You will check whether it is in the Google Map is there or not. So like this. And now put put is update. For suppose in Google Map, instead of your name you kept some spelling mistakes, and then to update that name you will use this put. And delete is as usual. It's a method where you will delete whether you want to keep that address in Google Map or not. Okay, this is the information you can download and everything. And theoretically, if I show you everything, you may get confused. Now practically I will come. Okay, first download Postman. To download Postman tool, it's not a big deal. You can just go to Postman download in Google. It will show you everything. Nowadays ChatGPT is there. It's a piece of cake to download. So here you will see like this collections. Okay, then here create your workspace. So I, instead of new, I will say save money, save money place. Okay, I created. So in this you have to create get method. First will give post. Only when you create, then only you can able to access, right? So here I will show you what is base and everything. In the document I clearly mentioned. So before anything you do, first of I will show this website. You may confuse what is this, whether this it's a website. It is exist. This is the website where I learned all this. So it's one website. So in this website we will adding all this, and I will tell you one by one. Okay, first you just need to know what is base URL. Base URL means that website URL. Okay, resource. In website many things. For suppose we have a www.google.com. In that, if we add map, it will go to maps. I will show you. See, www.google.com. If I give map, wait a minute. Okay, .co.in slash map. Let's try. Okay, it's not coming, but in Google many things are there, right? uh, if you want a Google map, you need to give proper. For suppose I need a Google documents. Okay, I will click document. See here. So till https is a protocol. There is a two types. If you add yes means it's a secured. If it doesn't have a yes means it's not secured. And in the http, yes will use 443 protocol, number, and HTTP will use 8080. Okay, so this is secured, and workspace.google.com. Okay, so it has workspace. Okay, it will go here, but products slash doc. If I remove map, if I keep, will it go? We'll check. Ah, see, yeah, see, google.com/map. I entered. So this is a resource. Okay, this is a base URL. Base URL, resource, protocol, and this is till here. These are all from here to here. It's a resource. After question mark, it is a key and it is value. You and will complete it from question mark to till here. It's a query. See, uh, when you are testing any application, you should have a contract. What is that contract? You need base URL and resource and query parameters, and you should create information. Okay, so now in this Postman tool, okay, I will change this. I will rename it add add place. Okay, in this Postman tool, I am pasting base. Okay, in this after this base, I will paste. Sorry, I have to explain all this. I already explained, I think. Yeah, I have explained everything. See, these are all query parameters and headers and cookies. It is additional parameters that I will tell you later. For now, it's see, you can read headers represent the metadata associated with the API request and response. In element terms, we were sending additional details to API to process or require authentication details like that. Okay, now, and endpoint, I told you endpoint and base URL, everything is same. So this is what endpoint looks like. First you will have a base. First, before this, you have a protocol, whether it is HTTP or HTTPS, whatever. First you have a protocol and base URL and resource, then query. You have two things, either query or path parameters. Path parameters is a specific ID. um, for suppose, um, in Google you have a images. You want any images. For suppose, I will remove google.com. I will enter I am image and slash. See, till here it is a resource. Now I will enter 123. Wait, maybe here I have to add a image. Okay, let's search for Prabhas photo. Images. Okay, so here you can see I searched. It's a search details. Okay, see, it's not now. This is protocol. This is base URL. This is resource. After this resource, there will be another path parameter that you will see in coming lectures. Okay, so for now let's, and after this question mark anything comes, it is a query parameter. Mostly we will use query parameters. Okay, now I have given base URL, and then I have to give this resource. Make sure slash should be there. Okay, now I have given resource. Then I have to add key and query. See, this we can either add control C, either we can add here, okay, or here. Okay, so okay, I will show you. Let's add here. KY. This equal to we should not keep. It will automatically itself it will keep. For, okay, we added. See, after this is the query parameter. Now what I want to add, I want to add address of my house. So this is sample body. I will update this address. Control C, sample request. Go here, and so here body you should paste all things. Go to raw, and as either you can use a XML or HTTP or any of these scripts, but for now I have a JSON is just representing a data irrespective of the language. So here I added what is the location and accuracy and the address and phone number, everything, right? So in this I have added. Now if I send, there is one area it should create, and the response is status is okay, place ID it's given, and scope API, and reference is this is, and ID also is there. Okay, now you got it right. 200 means okay. Request success. The server has responded as request. Okay, and how many seconds it completed? 305 seconds. Okay, it's not even. It's sorry. It's 305 milliseconds, which means it's not even 1 second. 1 second have a 1,000 milliseconds. Okay, now I updated. It is given everything. Okay, so now what you have done, I mean post request is done. Okay, we'll change this. Yeah, this is post. Now after post, what we should do, we should check whether the information can we fetch, retrieve or not. Okay, so to that I will use get method. Okay, so same as I shown in document. So sample response, see, this is the same sample response which we got in post also. Add place in this same concept, same information. Control C, you can compare later. I'm just showing you. See, same information, nothing changed. Okay, okay, now retrieve the data. Okay, I will rename as what we can say, retrieve place. We have to check, right, whether it is added or not. How do we know? we have to go here. Same base parameter as I shown here. So same. Okay, we given delete, right? Post. Okay, delete and get. I will show you delete later. Let's see get. Okay, same again. I will paste base one. These are all given by developers. We don't need to worry. Contract will be given by developers. We should not even think about it. And resource copy slash paste. Sorry, paste JSON and key is place ID. Okay, I mean key and place ID we should mention later. We don't need to ask anything, it will show what we added. Okay. Now key, what is the key? QA click, we'll see here what is what we given in parameters. QA click, right? Okay. 1 2 3. Okay, place, what is the place? There is a ID for each and every place, so place ID will give. Even if you give scope app also it will come. Okay, not only that, any of this, even this ID also I will give this time ID. I will remove this place, control V, and the ID is, what is this is the ID, control V. That's it. We don't need to give anything. We are fetching. We are telling with this ID we added our source. Can you please give me? See, this key is like authentication. It will go and it will give. Okay, I will click send. See, 200. Okay, body raw. Actually, um, it should show a parameter. Okay, we'll see. Place will give. Instead of um, place ID will give. I am given send. It should show the body actually. Hmm. Header. The sample JSON. Okay, place ID. HTTP get key value is hard coded and it is always QA click 1 2 3. It should show all this when I pasted in that. It should show. Oh, okay. Actually, I didn't mention properly. Place ID. Now I will save and click. See, whatever we mentioned the information, it is retrieved. We updated, right? So now what I'm going to do, I will delete. Okay, this time I will delete the information. I want to delete all this. Okay, I what I will do, I will add, click this. Oh, okay. So rename, delete place. Same, everything same. As I shown you, as the developer given in the document, will pay same thing. They will give this base URL, will copy and paste that in delete. These are all protocols. This is how we are communicating to application. And through Postman tool, we are sending the HTTP requests. Okay, get, push, post, patch and head option. This I will tell later. But now for basic, due to the time constraint, I'm just giving a brief information. Okay, so same, um, base ID and resource I copied, and key same. What is the key? QA click 1 2 3. This is our key, right? So what is next? Delete method only we should use. Sample body we have to give. Okay, okay, here sample body we should give. So this is the sample. Control C. As we know, it is in JSON. I'm going body, clicking raw and JSON, paste and send. If it shows 200, which means it's successfully. Oh, 404. Request respond, resource could not be found. Okay, this with this ID, it is not there. It is saying, why did we update it properly? Wait a minute. What did I done here? Ah, okay. I given get. Actually, I should give delete. Delete, right? Now I will send. Now it will show 200. This 404. See, 404 means requested resource could not be found. Okay, bad request you can say. Delete. First of all, this option is only not there. It is telling. Okay, the information whether we given is correct. Status should say okay. It should delete actually. Why it is not deleting? Hmm, everything is okay. For add, place, send. Okay, place ID. This is what we given. We'll copy this. Now we have to delete, right? So we are going here and pasting the same. Whatever we added, we have to delete, right? So control save and send. Success. Status is okay. See, that's what. This ID will change every time you added. This ID may change. So whatever we added, we deleted. Okay. Now we'll update. So what we should update? Okay, first I deleted, right? If you again enter fetch, it will say there is no information, there is no nothing, no address, nothing. It will say. You see here, bad request. Okay, okay, it is showing it is there. But I will say I delete. It should delete. When it says status deleted, okay, delete operation failed. Looks like the data doesn't exist. Okay, data is not there. It is saying, but but the but the one which we uploaded is not this. Okay, now we'll say clicks in. See, I deleted this information. Okay, so that's why I couldn't able to retrieve the information. Now again I will post. Okay, I will create. It says okay. Now this will be pass. Oh shit. Maybe it's taking time, or did I done any mistake? Huh. See guys, whenever you are creating, your place ID is changing. So you should paste same place ID. Okay, you should not. Now this time it will definitely pass. I'm 100% sure because whatever we created, that is we are asking, right? So that's it. Now I want to update 29 side layout Choe09 as a show money layout. Instead of say side layout, I would like to update, let it all this information, but I need to update only this name. Okay, for that we'll use put update place. Go here, put same thing. They will give the contract, get is over. Here you see, paste base URL, keep resource, and add key, and this is sample JSON. We'll add this. Okay, body raw okay JSON, sample JSON we added. So before this we have to enter the key QA, click 1 2 3. Okay, now definitely this will be fail. You know why? I'll show you why. Because see here, the place ID is different. We have to, whatever we created, that place ID we have to give. That's why it failed. So now I will keep, instead of this I will keep this, and here I will say 70 Siva Money Walk USA. Okay, now I will give, it will definitely update. See, address successfully updated. Now I will fetch, and you can see here instead of site layout it will be show many USA something. It will come. See here, boom. So that's all, guys. It's a piece of cake, right? It's easy to understand and it's really very full helpful, right? So that's all. Thank you.